Hey everybody, Brad here. There's an old saying that you are smart if you only believe half of what you hear. But I think to be really insightful, you have to know which half. What do I mean by that? You gotta dive deeper. You've got to drill past the headline data as you're analyzing what's going on in the housing market, especially the built for rent market. There are two examples I'll give you of folks that are analyzing data incorrectly or incompletely, potentially leading to poor conclusions or missed opportunities. Example number one, single family rent data. At an inflection point, like we're in now, using year-over-year data is going to give you bad answers. You're going to miss the entire turn in the market. And almost all of the articles and all the writers on this topic are falling into this trap. It absolutely amazes me every time I read an article on how rents are going up, single family rents are going up at a slower rate, but they're still going up. This is a complete misanalysis of the trend. The year-over-year data are great when the market is stable and you want to get past seasonality and see the rate of increase, but it doesn't work so well when the market is flipping from going up to going down. You're going to be 7 or 8 months late catching every turn if you only look at year-over-year data. So you really have to look at month-over-month data. Look at this graph of month-over-month data on single-family rents. This is from CoreLogic, very, very strong data series. It's comparing the exact same unit at 2 points in time, so it avoids the problems that come along with using averages. The trend in rents has been downward since last fall, but most of the reports that I see in the public sector and in the public media ignore that trend, always stating that year-over-year numbers are still up. We're doing a lot of market studies around the country on built for rent, and our latest studies show that the weakness in rents is giving way to strength as of the last few weeks. We're seeing concessions being removed at some built for rent developments. By spring or early summer of 2023, we're expecting to see rents starting to rise again. So that's one example. A second example of a mistake a lot of white papers and articles are making concerns Census Bureau data on built for rent activity, unit volume. The Census Bureau reports on the number of housing starts by purpose of construction. A lot of people ask why our numbers on built for rent starts are so much higher than what they see reported out of the Census Bureau and most of these articles that tag on to the Census Bureau number. The simple reason is the Census Bureau's survey was never designed to capture all built for rent construction. For example, the census number, which everybody blindly cites, does not include units that are built and sold to an operator or investor. NAHB reports on this every time the data come out, and they quite correctly point out right there in the text, not in the fine print, in the text itself, that this is not covering the units that are sold to operator investors. There are other aspects that this data from the Census Bureau excludes, but that's the most crucial one. It's missing a huge part of the built for rent market. So we use our adjusted number, which we estimate will be up to as many as 180,000 units a year of built for rent production by the year 2027. We see huge potential for built for rent. To see the opportunities, you have to dig deep. I've been saying for 3 years now, it's not a no-brainer, especially in today's market. The current softness is going to give way to strength in the months ahead. We expect to complete close to 80 built for rent studies nationwide this year. So we'll be watching this very carefully. Stay tuned. See you again soon.